Hello everyone, wanted to give you an update on my Aeonium bonsai. I was trying to get the succulent to turn a yellowish color by exposing it to direct sunlight, and I overexposed it and I ended up getting sunburn marks on the leaves. Let's see where they're at. I don't know what happened to the, okay, there we go. So as you can see, there's little black marks right there. I mean, it's not too bad. There's another one. I had this in a shaded area, so it was really green and I wanted it to turn yellow. So I think I overexposed it too quick. I should have gradually introduced it to the sun, because it did get some sunburn marks. But there it is. So I've decorated it with little houses and string lights, so at night it lights up and it looks beautiful. What I do when the air roots grow out, I will go ahead and I will wire the air roots onto the main trunk to give it more durability, to make it stronger, because the head is heavy, extremely heavy. I just trimmed it too, so it grows really quick. This, I want to say, is about 3 years old, and I believe this is the largest they'll get. So that is one of them. Okay, so here's my other one. This one is exposed to morning sun all the way up into high heat, but this one's been exposed to morning sun for a while, so this one didn't have a problem, and it didn't get any burn marks either. So this one is slowly but surely turning yellow, just the way I want it. Okay, and these here, these are exposed to direct sunlight as well. These are a little bit more high, at the high temperature. I want to say medium high temperature. So these are a little more yellowish, as you can see. I rotate them. They're kind of on a schedule. Okay, and this one here is exposed to high heat for about 2 hours, and then where I have this one, the shade comes in about after 2 to 3 hours of high heat or high direct sunlight. So the tips have turned red, and it's just the tips, and this one here, this one gets morning sun, and then where it's at, it's on the east side of my house, so it gets morning sun and that's about it, and then it gets shade because of the location. Okay, and this one here, this one gets afternoon sun. I want to say high afternoon, about 4 hours, and this one has actually turned more, it's more yellowish color, so it's getting there. And this one is morning sun. So morning sun, afternoon sun, and this is just high direct sunlight for about 3 hours, about 2 hours, and then shade. Okay, and then these here, these get the midday, all afternoon direct sunlight. So these are probably exposed to about, I want to say 6 hours of sunlight, which starts probably, I want to say about 10, because where of its location, I have a tree, but then the sun comes in and it's exposed to midday, all afternoon direct sunlight. So these are a little bit more yellowish. So these ones as well. So we're getting there. Okay, and then this is what happens when you overexpose. This one I left out all morning, all afternoon at high heat. And since it was always on this shaded area and it was super green, it just killed it. Poor thing. It killed these. Oh, just so terrible. The good thing is that the leaves will fall off as it's growing. But yeah, so I would recommend gradually introducing the Aeonium to direct sunlight. First, like started off with morning sun, and then shade right away, and then gradually extending the time of sunlight that you leave it out or expose it to. Okay, so here it is. So this is high heat for about 2 hours and then shade. This one is morning sun, and then this one is midday afternoon high direct sunlight, so it's kind of at its peak. And then this one I leave out at high heat for about midday afternoon as well. So this is almost similar to that. So I'm trying to make it turn this beautiful color. So if you leave them out in the shade, they'll be green, and I mean, it's a beautiful plant, or succulent I mean, but I really love the yellowish. I love it. So that's what I'm trying to do. I've been experimenting with different schedules for the plants, how they act with morning sun, how they act with midday, how they act with afternoon, high heat exposure, and so this is it. Thank you.